night is old, the place is closed. City lights are chasing our shadows. And even though I'm slightly drunk, there's something that I notice when you turn. And with a smile you steal from me.
Bridges is about a bridge in Edinburgh, actually. And yes, I have forgotten the name of the bridge.
North Bridge.
North Bridge. I ask us like pretty much every single gig when I'm introducing this, because we usually finish the set with bridges because it's probably too epic to go anywhere else.
It's quite a rousing tune.
Yeah. The song just kind of flowed from wandering the streets of Edinburgh, pretty steaming and having little revelations to myself about people. It is a group effort, and I'm not saying that just to make you feel included. I'm not that nice. No, it's just honestly, it's very bare bones, and the process usually is I'll come up with something and I'll record it on my Mac, and I'll let usually Scott hear it first, and then if I'm wanting to change it up rhythmically or whatever, I'll go to Mark, and then for some more harmony and kind of melody stuff, I'll go to Gus because he's got a really good ear, so it's kind of can shape that in certain ways.
It's an exciting process actually, because Guy will come in with this idea for a riff or a chorus or something, and then we can sit and try and deconstruct it and then put things on it.
Yeah.
It's really good, and then we can go into rehearsal. Everybody has already got sort of this idea floating in their head, because we all live together, so it's quite easy to get space to learn stuff.
It's like
it's good.
I'm a guitarist way before I'm a singer. Like, we wanted a singer for this band, and we ended up getting a string of gigs before we could find somebody, and it's just kind of like, well, you're gonna have to deal with it. Forgive Me is a song that's not even been put down on tape yet.
You weren't meant to see this. You weren't meant to see this. You weren't meant to see this. You weren't meant to see this.
If people are close to you, you sometimes test how close they are to you, and sometimes you can push it too far, and the person just kind of takes it the wrong way or decides that you're not worth their effort anymore, and this is you kind of like realising that you can only test it so far and regretting the fact that you have tested it, you never meant to push them this far. But that's kind of what I had in mind. We don't write songs for the pop factor. If they come out that way, that's because it captured a particular mood we were trying to set, and hopefully hopefully there's more to them than just a first listen. That's what I like to think. Hopefully our EP is something you can sink into, because we've kind of put a lot into it and we're happy with the outcome. So. We're not by no means an acoustic band, but we do like to do acoustic things. It's something we do rarely, so it's a nice thing to have. Keep safe.
So
yeah.
It's about keeping safe.
That's yeah.
So keep safe. I'm coming home. I'm on the last train. Keep holding on. And when the fog lands, we'll see where we stand. But I hope
Keep safe's like realising that sometimes, like me and my mum for instance are like two personalities that clash, and when we're living in the same house it's pretty intense, things like that. And one time I went down, and it's usually okay now because it's not in each other's hair all the time, but like it was a particularly bad argument and stuff like that, and I just like got out of there, man. And like I was thinking when I got back to my flat in Glasgow, it's kind of like, well, it was something in the news that was somebody had lost their daughter or something like that, and it was kind of just like, well, it made it seem kind of so trivial. That sounds way too deep, man, but it made it seem so trivial to me, and it was kind of like a reflection on that. And if something serious had happened to my mum or someone close to me or whatever, I would just drop everything, hold no grudge, and just kind of come running. And that's what the song's about. Kind of like, you know, we'll figure out. If there's still some bitterness about this argument, we'll figure it out once this more important overriding thing's happened. And that's kind of the sentiment that I was getting.
Well, it's about that, and it's about like tits and beer. It's an amalgamation of them.
That's the subtext that we're talking about.
see where we stand. But I hope it's together.
That was a shiter. That was a good take. That was really good. But it's fine. Like,
Should we stick with take two? Yeah. That's what we've got.
I think it's that's just